Hello, and welcome to today's live. So, thank you so much. I saw a couple of people waiting already before I joined. Thank you. And for those of us that are just hearing me for the very first time or tuning into me for the very first time, my name is Ihoma Chukwueze. I'm the founder of DigitalBizGuru, a digital marketing agency for business owners. You can find us on your favorite social media. If you just go to Google and search Digital Biz Guru, you're going to see us. And feel free to visit our channel, and you're going to see the upcoming lives that are going to be happening here. You will see the one for next week, you will see the one for next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks, a month from now. It's already been lined up and packaged for you. So, yeah, today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic. We're going to be looking at why you are getting ignored via DMs. You send out DMs, you don't get responses, and in some very funny cases, you are even the person, like, you were on your own and the person reached out to you, and yet you're not getting any response. Sometimes they reach out, then when you respond, you get ghosted. Other times, you're the person that reached out, but you still get ghosted. You can't just win either ways. Then you're the right place. So, we're going to be looking at how you can crack the DM code, how you're going to craft messages that are going to get you replies. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like this video if you're getting any value from this. Are you ready? Okay, so by the end of this live, there are a couple of things that I hope that you're going to be able to walk away with. I like to keep it short, but I still try my best to make sure that it is impactful to you that is watching. I hope you can walk away with a step-by-step formula for writing DMs that get opened, get replied to. I hope you can get clarity on some common mistakes that you could be making. Maybe mistakes that are making your DM sound so salesy or making you sound desperate. Then I'm also hoping you will get the confidence to reach out without fear of being ignored, because some of us that are listening to me now, your own problem is not even that you've been ignored. Your own problem is that you're scared of being ignored. So you've not even been doing any outreach. You've just been there. You've not been doing anything. So I hope that by listening to me, by watching this live and the things that you learn, you're going to be able to go out there and do this outreach, because you can. So most people think that DMs is about code pitching. You're just code pitching, but they're actually about starting conversations. Your DMs are about starting conversations that turn into clients. Hello, Obet Mike. Hello. Welcome to this live. So feel free, if you're just joining, feel free to introduce yourself and say where you're joining from. I would love to meet all of you and have conversation with you. So most people think that DMs is just about your code pitching. You're just sending messages to people. But it's actually about starting conversations that are going to turn these people into clients. So you don't want to go out there randomly sending messages to people that are not interested in hearing from you. You want to make sure that the people that you're reaching out to are interested in hearing what you have to say. So there was this experience that I had where someone had reached out to me on Instagram, and the person said, "Hello, I want to help you." Okay, the person introduced himself. I can't remember his name now, but let me just say his name is Samuel. So he said, "Hello, this is Samuel from so, and I'm here to sell this to you, because I believe that you're going to need it, and da 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 da." Now, that Samuel did not even do basic research on me, because if he did basic research on me, he would have known that the service he was trying to offer, because he was offering to run ads for us. So he would have known that that is one of the services that I am most known for. So you are pitching to somebody and you don't even know what the person needs. This is one of the issues that we have. I just thought to introduce with this scenario, because I'm sure some of us have faced it, where you got a DM or you got an email And what the person is selling to you, you don't need it. In some cases, you offer it, like in my own case, I offered that as a service. So why are you even telling me to come and get it? So that is when you can now say that you're doing a spammy pitch. You did not warm up the person first. So how do you expect to get a response? So today we're going to break down how to stop being ignored in the DMs and instead use your DMs as a powerful client generation tool, a powerful customer generation tool. Hello, Obed, joining live from Abuja, Nigeria. Thank you for being here. I hope I still see you till the end of the live. I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm doing fine. So the number one mistake most people make in their DMs, that's what we are talking about. The first one is they are leading with a pitch instead of leading with a connection. Just like Samuel, he did not first understand what I need. He was leading with a pitch. I got another very funny DM. This one it's not been up to 2 weeks. And the person reached out and said, oh, I'm from this. I don't want to call the communication, this thing that he's working for. And he said, I am from this, and I want to sell our router, our broadband router or so. I want to sell it to you. It's currently going at a 50% discount and da. So I told him, well, it seems like a good deal, but it's not something I need now. And so he said, what do you need? And so I told him a couple of the things that I need in my business. And then he said, this product can solve all that. And I said, how? And he ghosted me. So I should come and buy router. And the router is not helping me in any way. I now told you, these are the issues that I have. I need someone that is going to help me close sales. I need somebody that is going to do this one for me. So I listed a couple of the things I need. And then he should have just ended it there. But then he now said it can solve the problem. And I said how, and he ran away. So when he's asking where I'm streaming from Nigeria. I'm streaming from Anambra, Nigeria. So, guys, that was how the guy ran away, and we ended that particular one there. So you need to make sure that you're leading with connection first instead of leading with a pitch. You say, hi, I have a course to sell. Hi, I have this software and I think you will need it. It's better that you say something like, I help business owners increase their sales and their business revenue, and I've done this for over 1,000 people. I saw that you're into this, and I would like to get more information about what you do because I believe that we're going to be able to help you. Can we go on a call? So you need to make sure that you, first of all, you tell them why they should give you any time of the day, why they should even care about anything that you have to say. Then you now go ahead to establish the value that you're bringing. Then you, of course, ask for permission for the next step because DM is not really a great place to start and end a conversation. So that whole method of pitching from one DM to the other, it fails because it is pretty transactional. It feels very transactional. It feels like you just came here to collect my money. You don't really care about what I'm doing, how I feel, how what you're giving me is going to give me value. You don't feel that way. So it feels very transactional. And there is also no trust. There is no rapport. I have had people that I work with now, but they reached out to me via cold DM, cold email. I didn't know them before. But the difference between the ones I ignored and the ones that I responded to, most times, because there are even some that I responded to them with a negative response, but I responded to them anyway because of the way they gave the pitch. So when you do that pitching, that whole cold pitching, it doesn't help you build trust. It doesn't help you build rapport. And it puts the spotlight on you that is pitching and not them. You're supposed to be focusing more about how it's of benefit to them than of how it's of benefit to you. But most times when we pitch, it is about how it's of benefit to this person, right? It is not about how it's going to be of benefit to the person that is listening to you. So in your DMs, connection comes first, sales comes second. Okay? Hello, Robert. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining in. Okay, you're into real estate. All right. Thank you for joining in. So now we've talked about that. This one is for cold pitching. No, this one is for cold pitching. Now, for one of those of us that it's not that we reached out, it's that they reached out to us and then we ghosted, or rather, they ghosted us after we reached out. Why? Now, there are so many reasons, off the top of my head. One is that they are not ready to commit. They are window shoppers. You window shop. I also window shop. Now, some people, they will come to the DM and window shop. Of course, it is not really nice for them to come to the DM and window shop because they could have window shopped on your page. But some of us are the reason why people can't window shop on our page. We don't put prices to our products or services. We will say, the prices fluctuate, or we'll give one reason or the other. And it makes it that people cannot go through your page, know the prices, get the full information without coming to your DM. So it means that both serious people, excuse me, it means that both serious people and window shoppers will be coming to your DM because there is no other place for them to get information. You did not give them a website, you did not give them an e-commerce store, and you also did not put your prices on your page. So they have no choice than to be coming to your DM to be getting all that information from you. So that means that you should work on putting out your prices more out there. And before you say, they will still come and ask you. Yes, some will ask, but not all. There are more window shoppers that won't ask than the ones that will ask. Trust me. As someone who has been using a working website for the past how many years now, a lot of people will go through. In fact, some, when they come to DM, they are DMing you for confirmation, to confirm that the price is still the price. It's not that they do not know the price already. So one is that you're getting a lot of window shoppers, and that is affecting the results and why you're being ghosted. Because after you've had a conversation with a window shopper, they are not ready to buy now. They are just checking around, so they will just follow from there and exit, and they'll run away. So that is one reason. The second reason is that you did not put enough social proof. There is not enough social proof. So you are busy trying to get these people to take action, but you are just saying your products are amazing. Nobody else is saying it. On your page, are there social proof, pinned testimonials, whether video, written testimonials of people using this product, saying they love it? It could be user-generated content too, of people using your product. Are there enough? You can also even send more during the conversation. Is your offer enough to drive people to move immediately? Do you have like a sales process? If somebody says, oh, this is too expensive for me, do you have a downsell, a lower price product that will still be of value to that person that you can give them, so that at least you know you closed something? These are some reasons why you are not. I've given 2 now. I think I can give 1 more. Another one is also that you are not having a conversation with these people. You're making it one way. And you may say, no, I'm having a conversation. Or Shebi, they came, asked me what I'm selling, and I responded and did not answer again. No. If you're having a conversation, you should keep an opening for the person to respond. Some of us will write long write-up. If it's on WhatsApp, there'll be read more. If it's on Instagram, there'll be see more. Who is reading all that? Once I was in a conversation with a client, she was complaining, people don't used to answer my message. I told her, can I see the message? She sent the message. And then the message started from, I can't remember the exact thing. So I'm just going to rephrase and use my brand name. So the message started from, hello, welcome to DigitalBizGuru. My name is Ihoma, and I'm going to be the person taking you through today's journey. And today we have this on our menu. We have that on our menu. And we're offering this. The information was too much. A simple, hello, welcome to DigitalBizGuru. You said you are interested because the customer already sent a message. So you're responding to that message. So you will now refer to whatever it is that they said in that earlier message. You talk about it, and then you now ask a question to close. Don't send follow-up messages, DM messages with clients, prospects, and then you end with thank you. I've seen it so many times. They just say, hello, thank you for responding. You said you're interested in this. Please tell me the variants you want or the colors you want. And then they end with thank you. You just close the conversation. No? I don't know if you are aware, but you just ended the conversation. It is now going to be up to that person to start a fresh conversation. It is like, even in your interaction with human beings, with like face-to-face interaction. Okay. Hello, Pedro. Definitely. So Pedro is asking if it can be done with AI. Definitely it can. Okay. So when they say I work with Michelle Real Estate Company, sell land and houses. All right. Okay. So back to what I was saying. It's just like in your conversations, your one-on-one conversations with your friends, with people. If I came up to you and I said, hello, my name is Oma. I'm from Nigeria. Thank you. I just closed the conversation. It's now going to be up to whoever it is that I told that to be inspired to answer me. But if I say, hello, my name is Oma, I'm from Nigeria, and you, it opens up the conversation. It opens up the conversation for someone else to pick it up. So this is the idea and the psychology behind keeping your messages, keeping your DMs brief and ending with a question. So when you just say everything you have to say, and please don't say everything you have to say in one message. Take it step by step. It's a conversation. That is why I said a lot of business owners are in so much hurry. They just want to say everything they have to say at once and run away. But then, if you understand that this is a conversation, and in a conversation, there's going to be back and forth. You talk, I talk, you talk, I talk, then you will not be in a hurry to say everything you have to say and just send it at once because, oh my God, I don't want to take time to have a conversation. If you don't want to take time to have a conversation with people, then you can consider running your ads directly to a website or your e-commerce store. You're not supposed to be trying to send people to DMs if you're not going to have a conversation. Or you outsource it, pay someone to have the conversation for you. That's what social media managers are for. So you push traffic and they help you talk with those people. So these are some of the mistakes that I've seen us make when it comes to DMs. Pedro is saying that I think we try to be cautious and say thank you. We inadvertently close the conversation. Yes. So you may think that, oh my God, I'm trying to show courtesy, I'm trying to be polite. But the thank you, in most cases, These people are cold audience. They did not know you before, and in a lot of times they've not bought from you. So if you just end with thank you, they are not stressed. See, nobody is in a hurry to spend their money. You did not wake up today saying, oh my God, where am I going to go and spend some money? Who can I send money to today? You did not wake up doing that. So you're also not eager to beg someone to take your money. So if someone comes and says all that and ends it with thank you, no prompting from you and all that, then that's a good time to end the conversation and save your money. We are always happy to save our money. So now, why are your messages getting ignored? We're entering into the psychology behind it now. And I hope we've been getting value. If you've been getting value, please feel free to like. Feel free to like. And as I said at the beginning of the live, we do this 3 p.m. West African time every Wednesday here on our YouTube. And if you visit our YouTube channel, you're going to see all the upcoming lives for the next 1 month. You're going to see all the upcoming lives. So you're also free to go over there and get notified, okay? So that you would know when we go live next. Now, let's look at the psychology of why people ignore your messages in the first place. So in some cases, the message feels copy-pasted. It just feels like you copied the same message and you're firing it to 50, 100 different people. Now, the truth is that you can use the same message but still personalize it. I've done it a lot of times. So you can use the same message, copy that same message. Then when you copy it, when you get to this person's own, you can change the name in the message, or you can decide to change something substantial. Like if the first person said, oh, hello, I'm from so place, you can respond with what you have to say, and then greetings from blah blah blah. I'm in your area if you are around that kind of place. So you can personalize your messages in a way. You can still personalize it in a way. You don't have to copy and paste exactly. You're even putting your account at risk, because most social media platforms don't like it when you're copying, pasting exactly the same thing to different people. It feels spammy. So learn to personalize, even if you're doing a copy paste. So the second reason that your DMs may be getting ignored is that the sender did not even glance at the profile or content. Remember the story I shared at the beginning of our live, where I said that I was getting a DM from someone telling me that they will help me run ads. But only a glance at my profile would have told you that that is one of our most sought after services, paid advertising. To Instagram, Facebook, Google, YouTube, TikTok. That's one of our most sought after services. So why are you pitching me something that we do? So you might be getting ignored because you're just busy bombarding people with message. You didn't even find out what they need. We've established that the key to DM is having a conversation. Because when you have a conversation with these people, you know what they need. And then you know if you are even talking to your target audience or if you should exit. It's not every DM you should follow up with. If you talk with this person, you find out that they are not a good fit, you can exit and try someone else. That's a better use of your time than wasting your time messaging 100 people that you don't even know anything about what they are doing. Just send you generic messages. Oh my God, I've gone through your profile. Your last 3 posts resonated with me. There was one I asked, what exactly resonated with you? And I was ghosted because she probably did not even know anything I posted, not to talk of the one that resonated with her. Then the third reason you may be getting ghosted is that there is no clear benefit for them. I've also talked about this earlier. You're just talking yourself. The person, the person that you're speaking to, how about their own self? How about their own business? How is this of benefit to them? So you're just talking yourself. Imagine that you just walk into maybe a party, and someone just shoves something on your face and tells you, oh, please grab it, I think you will love it. You probably ignore them. In some cases, you may even give them one backhand. You probably ignore them. But if they walked up to you and started a conversation with you and then told you what they sell, you'll probably be more open to buying whatever it is that they're selling. Now, going over to the 4 parts of a great pitch. The 4 parts of a great pitch. We have a lot to cover, but I'm going to try to keep it around our 30 minutes mark because we are already at about 25 minutes now. So the 4 parts of a great DM pitch. The first part is your hook. You need to be able to hook these people in to say anything that you have to say. Grab their attention. Show them how you are relevant. So you can talk about how, like, you can comment on their posts before you even actually read. It could be a shared interest. I just remembered a DM that I got, and the person said, hello, fellow meat lover. That caught my attention because in my Instagram profile, there's a sentence in my bio where I said recovering meat addict. So this person picked that up as a conversation starter, and I felt that was brilliant. This person doesn't know me, but she knows I like meat. Obviously, from what I put there as a recovering meat addict. And so she took that up as what she's going to use and start the conversation. So that is one of the things about your pitch. You are not thinking about connecting with this person. DM as a strategy is not compulsory. There are tons of other strategies, okay? But if it's DM that you say you want to use and you want to try, then you need to relax. Learn to build connections, learn to have conversations, and you start by hooking them in. Grab their attention with something that is of relevance to them. The second one is context. Why you're reaching out, that should be the next thing there. Why are you reaching out? Go straight to the point. Don't be talking plenty talk. Why are you reaching out? The third is the value that you're going to give. It could be a small win. It could be a resource. It could be an insight. Give before asking. This is the tip I will give you. Don't come and say, can I give you one resource? Just give it. You did an audit on their profile. Give it. Don't come and start saying, can I audit your profile? Because a lot of people are not even going to respond to that. They will be feeling like when they say yes, you ask them for money. Do you get the idea behind just give it? They'll be feeling like if I tell this person now that they should give me this, then it means that they are going to give me money. So they will much rather just do as if nothing is happening. So you give them something that is going to be of value. And then the fourth one is you now give them a soft close. A very easy, non-pressure next step. Something that does not require much from them for them to do. Would you like me to share more about how I did this? Would you like me to go on a call with you to explain this resource even better? Like, that is now going to be the next step that you're going to be asking for. Okay? I hope you're still following. Remember, we give them a hook to pull them in. We give them a context. Why you're reaching out in the first place. We give them something that's going to be of value. And then we give a soft close. And remember that we're ending with a question. You must end with a question. Okay, so now going over to our I have a lot to cover. I'm just thinking of the next one I should talk about. because we're almost out of time. So let me say, let us look at the common red flags. The common red flags that make your messages scream spam, 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 and in some cases, scam, scam, scam. Number one, overuse of emojis. Please take it easy. Especially when you are sending out professional messages. Like, please don't kill us with emojis. Don't kill us with emojis. The second one is grammatical errors. I got an email from someone that wanted to offer copywriting services to me. Now, obviously, we offer copywriting services too. This is a digital marketing agency, for God's sake. And you know that this person did not even do basic research about me. It was the only visiting my website you would know. So this person did not even do basic research about me. So this means that, we have the one of, these are the reasons that, of course, it did not work. One is we already offer copywriting services. The second one is the emails that he sent me was filled with grammatical errors. It was terrible. It was terrible. So you are sending out an email for me to trust you to be my copywriter, and yet you are finishing me with grammatical errors. How do you expect that I'm going to trust you? How do you expect that I'm going to trust you? As a copywriter, you're supposed to have good use of your English, strong use of your English, because all you're doing is writing for us. And if you cannot even write well in an email of yourself pitching, you expect me to trust you to now write for me? Grammatical errors can mess you up, especially if you're offering professional services, because it's assumed that you're educated. If someone that is buying and selling, can get away with it, you that is offering professional services cannot get away with it. Another red flag is copy and paste kind of stuff. Example, you send somebody a message and you say, "Hello dear, I just love the vibe of your page." What's the vibe? What's the vibe? What do you mean by the vibe? Then another reason is you're sending long paragraphs. You don't break your writing appropriately. You just pack everything in one place. So you're sending long paragraphs instead of breaking up your paragraphs in a way that makes it easy for someone to read. And remember, a conversation, you don't have to say everything that you have to say in one message. You want to settle the customer with one message. You don't have to. Then you're asking for money commitment on the first contact, especially for those of us that are cold pitching. This person does not know you. You may say, I've done this for this person, I've done this for, but they are just meeting you for the first time. They don't trust you like that too. And that's why if you use that framework and you implement the step 3, which is value, you're already giving first before you even start asking for anything. You're already giving value first. If you're not ready for all this, DM is not the strategy for you. I'm just going to tell you up front. So one of the key ways for those of us that, you're sending to a lot of people, so you really cannot write a new message for each person. What I would advise you to do, which I have done in the past, is to create a kind of template. Then that template can now have places where you fill in the blank. So there can be a place for the name, there can be a place for what they do, there can be a place for the value you're going to give them, there can be a place for the results you're going to help them achieve. So for each person, this will be different. So Every other thing in the message can be the same, but you just go to all those places and then you edit all those places. And you have a new, fresh message personalized for each person every time. So just use your template as a base, then customize as it suits you. Customize as it suits you. All right. So guys, we are wrapping up. We're almost done. Remember, and for those of us, if you have any questions, you can drop them now, or if you're not able to type fast enough before I end the live, you can also drop it as a comment under the replay. I do go and check into the comments and answer any questions that may have been left behind. So feel free to drop your comments here or drop your questions in the comment section in the replay of this live. I will still respond to it. So now, remember, don't pitch code, connect first. Make sure that you are having a conversation and you're not just trying to bombard the person that you're DMing with all the information in one message. Make sure that you're always ending with a question or a way to open the conversation and keep it going. Use that 4-part DM formula, it works. And remember that personalization will always beat sending random generic messages to everybody. So go back, look at your last 10 DMs. Are you happy with yourself? If you're not happy, rewrite and work on them. Okay? So cold DMs are not your problem. Badly written DMs is what your problem is. Always lead with relevance, lead with context. Why them? Try not to make your stuff about you and how awesome you are. It's better you're telling the prospect how awesome they can be when you work with them. It is a much better formula. Value first messaging will always beat pitch first messaging. Make it more conversational than transactional. It's in the conversation that you actually know what exactly you're going to collect money for. If you don't know what you're going to help with, closing the sale is very, very difficult, if not impossible. It's very difficult to sell to somebody that you have no idea what they need. Follow up, because that is going to double the response you're going to get and the result that you're going to get. And that brings us to the end of this live. I hope you've been able to learn something tangible. And I'm going to be seeing you in our next live class, happening again next week, Wednesday, 3 p.m. West African time. And of course, for those of us that have questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section of the replay. And I'm going to see you next time. You can also subscribe to our channel, share this video with your friends. I'm sure they're going to love it so far as they are interested in doing DM outreaches, responding to DMs. They're going to love it. So feel free to share it with them and visit our channel. You're going to see upcoming lives that we've already put in for you. You can also visit each of them and ask it to notify you so that you get reminded when we go live. I hope to see you next week, same time. And I'll be expecting your questions. Have an amazing day, everyone. Bye-bye. And thank you for joining me and staying till the end. I love you.